welcome to today's beauty episode, which is how to get the perfect wing liner. This is a highly requested video. So many of you are always complimenting me on my eyeliner, so thank you. I have done one of these videos before, which is really old. I think it's about 3 years old. If you guys haven't seen that, I will add the link to that down below as well as up here. But the reason I'm doing this sort of updated version is to make sure that I share with you my as of today ways and tips to give you on how to do your eyeliner the way I do mine. I have mentioned a few eyeliner tips in my eyebrow video, so if you guys haven't seen that, make sure you check that out. But for now, let's dive right into the process of doing my favorite winged liner, and then I will recommend some of my favorite products to you guys as well. Let's dive right in. So the first thing I want to tell you, if you're a beginner with the winged eyeliner scene, is that if the wing is what scares you most, solve it first. Start with the wing. It's the simplest thing to do. Take your brush to the outer corner of your eye and very slowly, there's no need to rush, make your wing. You can do this freehand if you're trying it out. You can use the scotch tape method where you stick a scotch tape on the outer corner of your eye and then make the wing over it as well. These days you get a lot of wing stencils in the market. If you are someone who is open to trying it, then sure, go for that as well. I also know that brands like Sephora, apart from so many others, have like a bent eyeliner that help you make a wing with more ease. Unfortunately, I have tried that and it didn't work well for me. I prefer going freehand, but like I said, go really slow. Once you're done with going really slow, you can connect it up with the rest of your eye. Now, I want to give you a little tip here. If you're someone who's trying a wing tip for the first time, I would highly recommend you stay away from a liquid eyeliner. As much as I love liquid eyeliners, I do realize that mastering a liquid eyeliner takes a little more time than anything else. You could also try using kajals as eyeliners. They've done wonders for me over the years. So the order of ease in terms of application for me personally is gel, kajal, and then liquid liner. So if you're a beginner, I would say start with gel, then try a kajal, and then go to liquid liner. The reason kajals are just a tad bit more confusing maybe than the gels, in my opinion, is because you can't control the tip of a kajal pencil. So yeah, I guess you should take away on that. The easiest thing actually to try out your winged eyeliner with if you're a beginner is to use a gel pot. L'Oreal, Maybelline, MAC all have gel pots. Today I've used the MAC one and they all do a fab job. The finish is amazing. You have absolute control over a gel pot because you can use whatever brush you prefer, an angle brush, a tiny brush, a thicker brush, whatever works for you. Today I've used an angle brush from Bobbi Brown, and that's because I feel like it's quicker for me, it's easier, and at the same time that finish stays like in sync because it's an angle brush and I just need to drag it out. But again, if this is what works for me and not what works for you, try out a couple of different brushes. No harm done. Another tip I want to give you when it comes to your wing liner is, again, this is something I used to be super guilty of. You will know this if you've seen that first wing liner video I talked about. Avoid stretching your eyes. I know it's simpler to do your eye makeup with stretching your eyes, but the fact is it's not good for your skin, and I think a lot of doing that is what has given me these under eye lines that I get all the time and that I need to keep retouching every now and then, so many times, even in the middle of a video like right now. I did work on a how to conceal your dark circles video recently. I think it may have been my last how-to video, so make sure you guys check that out as well in case you haven't already. Now, apart from the beginner method, I'm going to talk about how I actually do my eyeliner, which is sort of how I did this eye over here. If you are someone who is sort of little past the beginner stage and wants to try, you know, sort of going a little bit intermediate, advanced, I make this sound like school, but you get what I'm saying. Take your brush with enough product and in one clean sweep, just try it once. It may sound, I know, oh my god, easier said than done, but just try it once. Close your eye and just one clean sweep, because your eye is shut, so it's bound to go straight all the way, right? Where else can it go? Trust me, get rid of that phobia and just do it. Another method that you can actually try in case you're scared is to take like a card, like, you know, like a playing card or anything straight, and keep it on your eye and then just sort of pull the liner across. I'm not gonna try any of these things because, to be honest, they do scare me a little bit, but I have seen people use them and it works for them, which is great. I'm just here to share the things that I've had the chance to come across. But the simplest method for a beginner is to start with making your wing and then of course go all the way. Make sure both your wings match. That's very important because otherwise it'll be like London, Tokyo. Some of my absolute favorite go-to eyeliners are, of course, the MAC gel pot. It's right here. The L'Oreal and Maybelline versions of this are absolutely amazing as well. In Maybelline, I also use the Colossal Kajal pencil a lot for my as an eyeliner. Apart from that, the Lakme Iconic is fabulous, and with the liquids, I think at the moment Studio West is at the top of my list. You guys have seen videos of me using that product as well as on Instagram in my Get Ready with Aanam series. So yeah, I hope I've been able to help you guys with this video. It's really basic. There really isn't much to it. I promise you, once you get into the wing zone, it's all you'll ever do. I've opted for a flat wing today. Usually I do an uplifted wing. A couple of times I've done double wings. In fact, I've done a whole blog post on different kinds of eyeliners. I will add the link to that down below so you guys can check it out. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button before you go away, and I will see you guys in the next one. I love you. Mwah.